of WBFTV, thank you for joining us. Hopefully you had a chance to get outside and enjoy the warm weather over this last weekend. This is going to be a short week, but it's going to be really busy.
We acknowledge that we're on Treaty 6 territory in the traditional homeland of the Métis Nation. These are the meeting grounds, gathering place, and traveling route to the Cree, Nakota Sioux, Dene, Saulteaux, Blackfoot, and Métis. We acknowledge all the many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit whose footsteps have marked these lands for centuries.
During the month of February, we will be focusing on the teaching of honesty. Facing a situation is to be brave, but having the courage to not only do the right thing, but also say it is honesty. It takes bravery to be honest in our words and actions. One needs to be honest first and foremost with oneself. Practicing honesty with oneself makes it easier to be honest with others.
We have a number of wowzers this week. Our first one goes to Hudson in 5J for showing love and wisdom.
To Alia in 5J for showing love and wisdom.
To Amelia in 5J for showing love and wisdom.
And to Julia in 5J for showing love and wisdom.
Great job, everybody. Coming up this week on Monday, our parent-teacher interview bookings open at 9 a.m. So make sure you tell your parents to check their emails or take a look at our school website so they can book them. And the interviews will be next week, Wednesday and Thursday evenings, done virtually.
It's also on Monday, Send a Card to a Friend Day.
And boys and girls, you'll notice if you go down to the gym this week and next week, the giant floor map is back. So this will be a chance for you to go out and explore it.
And on today at 4 o'clock is the school council meeting that will be done virtually, and hopefully your parents can attend.
Tomorrow it is Laugh and Get Rich Day.
I'd like that. On Wednesday, Mr. Albert, our FNMI consultant, will be here to teach half of our classes on the giant floor map, and the second half will be next week.
And it's also National Toothache Day.
Ouch.
Sorry.
On Thursday, you have a day off of school. It is Teachers Convention Day, and so all the kids get to stay home that day.
And it's also National Umbrella Day.
And on Friday, it is also Teachers Convention, so another day off of school for all of you.
And it's also National Make a Friend Day.
Aww.
So maybe you'll see somebody new outside at the playground.
Next week, on Wednesday, Mr. Albert is back.
And Wednesday and Thursday are parent-teacher interviews.
Hey, once again, we're acknowledging Black History Month this month. So, did you know that all about Viola Desmond, who is our Canadian civil rights activist?
In 1946, she challenged racial segregation at a movie theater in Nova Scotia by refusing to leave a whites-only section.
She was convicted of a tax violation for the 1-cent tax difference between the seat she paid for and the seat that she used.
Isn't that ridiculous?
I don't get that.
And it was one of the most publicized incidents of racial discrimination in Canadian history, and it helped start the modern civil rights movement in Canada.
She was granted a posthumous, that means that she had passed away, and they gave her an award, pardon in 2010, the first to be granted in Canada.
And in 2018, she became the first Canadian woman to appear alone on a Canadian banknote. So if you check out a $10 bill, you will see Viola Desmond on our $10 bill.
And finally, in 2018, Viola Desmond was also named a National Historic Person for Canada.
Quiz questions. Last week, how many days can the celebrations for Chinese New Year last? And the answer was D, 16-ish days. 16-ish. Might have been 15.
It was 15.
Ish. Yeah.
This week's quiz question. When did the first person of African descent come to what is now known as Canada? A, 400 years ago. B, 100 years ago. C, 50 years ago. Or D, 1,000 years ago.
And it is time for some jokes. So here's the first one. What do frogs order at McDonald's?
I don't know.
French flies and Coca-Cola.
What does an alien do when it is bored in school? Spaces out.
We have a joke from Aurora and 2S. Take it away, Aurora.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
Are you an owl?
That was hilarious, Aurora. Now here's one from Kieran in 1A.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Boo!
Haha, thanks, Kieran. That was great.
Congratulations to the following students who are celebrating their birthdays this week. We have Kissick in 5-6G on the 8th.
Ryden in 5-6B on the 8th.
Gabe in 1A on the 8th.
Lily in 3G on the 10th.
Zeph in 1DW on the 10th.
Madden in 4Z on the 11th.
Chloe in 1DW on the 11th.
And the same day in the same class, we have Naveed in 1DW on the 11th as well. Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday! Thanks for joining us today, everybody. We hope you have a fantastic short week of school. Bye!